Hello and welcome to Hooking Up with Books. This is Caroline at For the Love of Crochet. I co-host this Yarny book club with my good friend Cassandra at Craftably Ever After. And this is All the Light We Cannot See, Big Reveal. And I've had 5 entries as of the 13th. And if I missed you, I am so sorry. So you're going to see some projects, crochet yarny projects, that are related to the book, All the Light We Cannot See. Now, if you are not a reader, a couple of us have looked at the miniseries on Netflix, which is a historical fiction. But let's get into the projects. I'm just going to show you mine. And the reason why I picked it, I did not read the book, but I did watch the miniseries. And the miniseries, I really enjoyed the 2 characters of the brother and sister. So the brother who was into the radio, being able to connect through the radio and signals and fix them, and his sister. But because of that, I made this. And this is the color I chose because on the cover of the book, which is turquoise, my signature color, which I am no longer surrounded by. So now when I show things that I like in this color, it is more clear. And in here is a little iPod case. So you can put these on a little bag, a backpack, and then when you can have a little spot for it. Very cute and easy to put on your bags. I really like it. And this is a pattern tutorial, and I will have everything linked down below, including everyone's submissions. They shared their patterns with me this time, so I have patterns for you. So that is one. And then this is made with Shepshes Stone Washed, a gift I got. So here's one. And then I made another one. So I wanted to see what it came up with in this variegated color. And it's a very pretty, very, very pretty. I like it so much. Very dainty, cute little patch that you can, or bag that you can put maybe a candy, a gift card. We did a lot of these in Coco's Crochet Cal, where she just picked a bunch of random things to work on through the year, and this was one of them. So this can be used for so many things, for a little gift card, little treats, candies, very fast workup. And then the other thing I made was by the title and the color, All the Light We Cannot See. We have this little candle tea light. It's kind of flashy. Well, I put it in here. And of course, if I don't have my light on, you'd be able to see this so much nicer. But I really love this color. Pamela sent me this yarn, and it is really going the mile. I am getting to use it for so many projects. Really love this design. This is a tutorial on YouTube as well, and the things that you can do with jars. So I've been really decorating for autumn, and something like this is so sweet. You can even put it outside. This is just an old pasta jar, which I have a ton of, and quick little ribbon. It stays on and everything. It doesn't fall. So it's really cute. I really love this idea, and making it in this color just came out so nicely. I'm having a fall party, so I'm going to try to put this out. And then I got the 2 little bags, and I have one more little thing I made. The jewel that's in this movie. There's this big diamond that they are hiding, or one of the characters is hiding, and they put it in different things to, hide it. So I made this. And this is a tutorial by Elise Rose Crochet. And this is those ooey jars, those yogurt ooey jars. They're very tiny little yogurt jars. And I really loved this jar. And I use it for succulents. I use it for little plant pots. And I had some beads when I was cleaning my room and redoing this. I have these, I'll just take it off. I have all these little jewels that are beads. And they're very shiny and everything, but because they were in another container that you could not see, I thought, well, I want to put them where I can see them. That way, so there's a ton of beads in there, and they're all very beautiful, very sparkly jewels. And so I wanted to make something well, I thought this would fit perfectly because it's all the light we cannot see, and they had that diamond, and here I'll be able to see them because it's a see-through jar. And now I can see all my little crystals that are beads, and maybe I can apply them to my amigurumi. Oh, I lost a string. I just stuck my string in there, but it's so cute. So there we go. I have the representing the color of the cover, the jewel, the light, and the radios. The radios, listening to somebody, which I listen to books all the time when I go to sleep. I listen to a book before I go to bed and when I'm walking my dog. So those are all my projects. Now for the submissions. So for the first one, I'm going to throw Bonnie's up here. Now Bonnie said she really connected to the character who was blind, and the fact that her father was trying to teach her how to be independent with this challenge of being blind. And so she crocheted this square in Braille, and the Braille sign is love, which I thought was so beautiful. I had no idea, didn't even think about how we could make squares or crochet something in Braille. Now I know a lot of you know the Rumi Mill crochet, and her mother is blind, and I wonder if she knows about these Braille squares. So I hope she does, because that would be really cool. And then she also put the iron key on this square, and the iron key that came back to her when the war was over. So yeah, that is awesome. Love that square. Thank you, Bonnie, for participating. And then I have a very important message at the end, referring to hooking up with books. So we'll have our next read and an important message. Okay, next up we have Robin. And Robin was one who didn't read it either, and she watched the miniseries. She did attempt to make something that was a sea of flames, but when she finished making it, it didn't look like what she wanted it to. So she turned it into a pin cushion, and then she added those needles, those red tip needles, to represent the flame, which I actually love this little pin cushion. I think it's so pretty. The pattern or whatever she used is so cool. I really like it. And then the other one she made was, in this series, they talked a lot about oysters and eating oysters, and they went oyster diving. And so she really was compelled to make an oyster, she said. She'd never made one. And there are lots of cute patterns, she said. And so she ended up making this one, which is super cute. And I never thought to make an oyster. Never in my wildest imagination did I think, I'm going to make an oyster. But then again, I don't make food. But Robin asked us, and you leave it down in the comments, do you like eating oysters? And if so, how do you like them? So please share that in the comments. Okay, and then thank you so much, Robin, for participating. So next up, we have Simona. Now, Simona is a regular participant and supporter of the Hooking Up with Books as well. And she said she did something similar to me, because the diamond was a big thing in this movie that they were hiding. I don't know if this was in the book or in the miniseries, and if it was in the miniseries, it must have missed me. but she said it was hidden within a doll, a dinosaur. So she made a Triceratops, and I have a couple of photos here, and it looks like she's hanging it. So she made a Triceratops, and in green and pink, but I love the colors you chose too. She made a Triceratops. Thank you so much for participating, Simona. Now, Simona usually does 2 different projects. She sends one to me and she sends one to Craftably Ever After. So after this video, go check out Craftably Ever After and see what everyone sent her, because I think she had more entries than I did as well. Hey, next up we have Jana K. And Jana K, I love your little birdie. So she said that she really connected with the character Frederick, and it really touched her heart. And so she made the bluebird, and I can't remember the connection of the bluebird. If you know, let me know down in the comments. I can't remember. So she made the bluebird, and it's the woodland bird on Ravelry. It's a free project. So thank you so much. Now, Jana K also has a YouTube channel called Flourish Faith Fiber. So I will have her link down below. She usually talks about all her projects. Okay, and then last up, I have Carlotta, and Carlotta made these 2 lovely characters. Now, she connected with the characters that I actually really admired in this book as well, and it was Werner, the person who was always doing the radios. They had headphones on. And so if you notice, her doll has headphones, and then his sister is with him. Now, these patterns come from Lulu's Crochet Dolls. I think that's a book, and oh, those patterns are so good. I will have that book linked down below. So good. She's a wonderful designer. So thank you again, Carlotta. You're always participating as well. In fact, everyone on here was a participant. A main supporter of the Hooking Up with Books. So that is all the projects that I have. But next up, we have Persuasion as our next read. Our next book. Now we're gonna head into the busy season. So this is the last book of the year. It starts now until November 15th. So that way, Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're all, we're done by then. So Persuasion by Jane Austen. I'm so glad we got this one. Now, I must tell you, this is the last, here's the important information. This is the last Hooking Up with Books. So if you would like to participate, even if you don't read, you don't have to read the book, because there is a film and I believe it's a really good film, because the leading actress is Dakota Johnson. Now, she's one of my favorite actresses, so I'm very happy to watch this one. I don't know if I'll read it, but I definitely will watch it. I believe it is available on Netflix. So if you'd like to join in, go watch Persuasion, go read the book by Jane Austen. That is going to be our next and final book for Hooking Up with Books. So it is coming to an end. It has been a treat and a treasure to be doing Hooking Up with Books with my good friend Cassandra. It's been 2 years. I think this is 2 full years that we've done it, and life happens, things are changing, and unfortunately it's just not something I can keep up with. I will still be reading, of course, and I have my Goodreads listed down below, so if you are at all interested in what I'm reading, I have my Goodreads link down below, and here and there I'll be sharing what I read as I do. But until next time, have your projects in by November 13th. That way I can film and edit and upload by the 15th. So I look forward to having more entries, being that this is the last one. If you've ever wanted to participate, here's your opportunity, and I look forward to hooking up with you. Bye.